Hello, Mechabellum friends. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Odds, and today I'm bringing you Mecha Monday, our weekly recap of all things Mechabellum and the tournaments and news and whatever else. So let's jump into it. Before we get into the tournament results for this week's tournaments, we're actually going to jump over to a few cool things coming down the pipeline. So first, if you haven't heard yet, Mechabellum Wiki is now live. There are a lot of people to thank for that, and I'm going to forget so many, but let's just shout out Pai Mei, first of all, who I think was the mastermind behind this whole wiki thing happening here. So here's a new website. You can check it out. It's mechabellum.wiki.dg. There's a whole bunch of information here. People are writing guides. So like here's a Vulcan Marksman guide from Merles. There's a Badger Raid guide for Wumpledoodle. There's Wraiths, Arclight, Saber, Aggro guide by Egophobic. Tons of cool stuff, as well as like, general information about the units and, whatever else stuff in the wiki. So check that out for sure. And if you have stuff to contribute, please do so. Let's make this the new home of all information that we need to have for Mechabellum. There's so many edge cases and things in Mechabellum that it's really cool to have a platform to be able to share that. Secondly, the Titan Cup. So there was some changes with the Titan Cup. There's no longer going to be a Saturday, Sunday event. It looks like it's just going to be one Sunday, 32 players. And all the invited players are from the 16 top players are invited from their standings in the league, right? The league was over the last season 8, I suppose, the in-game tournaments. So these are the top 16: Zampskills, one, Apuchi, Odds, Chowing, Laomem, Red Scare, Lasep, and so on and so on. So these people have already qualified. And then there's going to be some region representation, rookie, random draw, whatever, for the rest of the seats. So this will be coming up this Sunday. This is a cash tournament. There is going to be $250 to the first place, as well as some other prizing. So about $460 in cash. So that should be cool. Yeah, so tune in for that. I am, of course, going to be playing in it, as you saw my name up here. So I'm hoping it goes well for me, although I have notoriously terrible luck in tournaments like this, but we shall see. It'll be fun regardless, and you'll see some content from that on here for sure. So back to the in-game tournaments. In the Asian region, week 172, we have Legion taking the win over Shadoff and 201 Tough Fan Club, aka Mathismite, region Raven, Oz, etc. as we go down. And then in the European region, Apuchi takes the win over Lance Hardwood and Bado, or Abdo. AWM, Rendash, Codius Prime, etc. is Chowing, as we go down. And then the Americas region, Skillless one takes the win. Yours truly in second place, AWM in third. We have Yeezus, or whatever his name is, in fourth, Bellicose, Stray, Cobalt White, Rendash, etc., as we go down. So, congratulations to all the winners. A reminder, next Saturday is, I believe, the season end / monthly end tournament in-game. So there's an extra prize or whatever. If you go to, where is it? Your medals here, you can see... Here is, Mechabellum Elite July Champion. This is my Elite July Champion from last month. You get to wear this for quite a while. I get to wear this for the whole month. If you win the season ender, I suppose you get to wear it for a season. I'm not sure how long it lasts for. But anyways, that's pretty cool, right? So definitely try to attend those tournaments if you can. So the game that we're going to watch actually is from the Asian region. We're going to watch Legion up against Mathismite. And here we go. This is a fairly long game here, so we're going to put the speed up a little bit to start while we talk about the game and get going. All right, so Legion... First of all, this is a very common opening these days. We have the defensive hounds. Defensive Hounds have been popping off like crazy recently. If you haven't played against it yet, it can be pretty difficult, right? There's a few different ways you can play them, right? You can play with Incendiary, which is like the classic. Go for Titan play. With Incendiary Bomb, you just kind of melt the chaff, and it's like a very cost-effective way to do chaff clear. But also, you can use Armor, which is very strong right now as well. Because Fire Badgers are popular. So Armor is really good to shut down the Fire Badger almost completely. And it looks like Legion is actually playing cookie cutter, like this is how you do it. The Phantom Rays with Cloak. Oh man, like this is awesome. We get the Phantom Ray on turn 2 with cost control. We can actually have the 5 packs of Fangs, the double Phantom Rays, and the Cloak. Very powerful. Mathis might goes for the Orange Man here. So here's the thing. So yes, the Marksman can kill the Phantom Rays as long as they get shot. Or as long as they're visible. Obviously, if they get shot, they're going to be killed. But what happens is they cloak, obviously. And so they could be targeting one of them, and it takes the Marksman, you know, a second and a half to shoot. And it may actually lose targeting if the Phantom Ray cloaks, and it'll shoot something else. So it's actually a cool way. Also, like, if they're kind of in the middle of the map, like if we're playing kind of like a crossfire position and you have Marksman kind of alone, what you can end up doing is kind of like wrapping around and sneaking up on the Marksman and popping them that way. Marksman gives a lot of experience at level 3, so it looks like Mathis might says, you know what, I don't want to give these Phantom Rays the opportunity to kill that and get all that juicy experience. We're going to switch right away into Phoenix, which does a bit better job of dealing with the Phantom Rays. The thing is, Phoenix still needs to stay far away. That same problem still exists where a cloaked Phantom Ray can just sneak up on the Phoenix and kill it. But at least there's 2 in a pack instead of 1 like the Marksman. Yeah, here we go. Now we've got fire. And this should be pretty Legion favored here. Look, they don't even kill the Phantom Ray. That extra 20% HP prevents him from dying, even though he's cost control. So, cool. Going in round 4 now. Missile Strike offered, taken quickly. Both players. Missile Strike obviously very good against the Phoenix here. Also very good against the Hound Crawler positioning. Like this is super bait for missiles. Of course you want the Crawlers to kind of filter through the Hounds and spread out. That's how you get them to be super effective. But at the same time it makes you weak against missiles. So you got to be kind of wary of that. Here's another cool thing about playing behind the tower with Hounds, right? So sometimes when you play behind the tower, your tower is very exposed, right? So you can die to, for example, what do you call it? The, oh my god, Stormcallers. There we are. The Stormcallers can be just deployed on the line and pop the tower very quickly. Now, if you're really far back, sometimes it doesn't even matter if you lose the tower because it's not like your army is fighting at that moment, and they'll, you know, get better by the time they move up the front line. But it can be very powerful. However, if you have the Hound up front for Incendiary here, you can no longer do that. Actually, no, that's not true. That is not true at all. What am I talking about? Because if you put the Stormcaller here, there is a minimum attack, and the Hound is within that, so it would actually shoot right over and hit the tower. That could be pretty funny, actually. That's not something someone would expect. It also shoots over the defensive wall, so yeah, Legion is still kind of weak to that, but looks like we are getting levels on the Phantom Rays, which is very powerful. And now Legion, round 5. As cost control, we're going to go into the mountain here. Mathis Might very quickly has double-teched the Phoenix as well, which is kind of interesting. They're only level 1. They've got double techs. We've got 3 of them. Mathis Might is also kind of notorious for slamming down fortresses and clicking anti-air. But it looks like, you know, our anti-air is just going to be the Phantom Rays sneaking up on them and the Mustangs. We're going to try to clear all the ground with this mountain. Level 2 Farseer will give a lot of experience. Man, Incendiary Hounds is so annoying. Like, look how many crawlers it kills. It just, like, paves the way for all your other units to be effective here. And basically, it's whatever you choose to do to defend against it costs more money than just letting it exist. So it's kind of weird, man. Like, it's so annoying, but at the same time, if you deal with it, it's you take a bit of a loss there for the economy. We got Orbital and Lightning Storm offered. It looks like we're going to pick up Lightning Storm for Legion. Now, as cost control, it's really important to pick up the spells. People hate spells. I know. I hear it all the time. But you know what? It's part of the game. And it prevents death balling. If you are cost control, you get extra money. You basically get cheaper spells. So you may as well take them, right? Take the cheap spell, you know, use missiles every once in a while. Looks like we're going to have a missile interceptor here. That's how we're going to probably prevent this hound. I don't think that's really necessary. I'm not sure if that lived from... No, it didn't live from last round because Legion won last round, but... Anyways, we get all the Phoenix now. They are triple teched already by round 6. That's so expensive. 1, 2, 3, 4 packs of Mustangs with range. Safely behind everything. There is Shockwave available on Arclight. Could be strong. There's like almost not enough things for the mountain to shoot on the ground. Maybe Mathis Might is just saying, you know what? Curse you and your mountain. I'm gonna take to this guy. If you're gonna light everything on fire and then blow it up with a mountain, I don't want to be on the ground. And I suppose that can be an effective way to deal with it, eh? Look at that. Now we got levels on those Phoenix. This was a Lightning Storm turn, too. That Legion paid good money for. Did not win the round. So, an important phrase you may hear often. I don't know who started it, but I know Red Scare, I think, has been the one popularizing it. Although he says he doesn't know where it's from. It's okay to lose rounds. But it's not okay to lose rounds you're supposed to win. So what that means is on rounds where you take a spell, where you have, you know, if you're a specialist that has a free unit, like a Typhoon spec, Saber spec, Rhino spec, when you get that influx of the unit or the cash, where you have a important tech chosen, those are rounds that you need to win. Those are your power rounds. Think of it as like a timing attack, right? You need to win those, because if you don't win those, it does not look good for you. But not much damage, right? Not much damage. There is another missile strike. It's actually going to land really nicely over here, and we're just going to get more Mustangs. Just all the Mustangs. This is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs of Mustangs. That seems crazy to me. Like, okay, now we got Elite Marksman on Arclight. What if the Arclight just clicks Shockwave, though? Like, right here, this would kill so much stuff with Shockwave. What are the range on these things? 165, the Phoenix is 150. Interestingly, the Phoenix gets in front of these Arclights now. Potentially The range reduction, I mean, it's only 5. It's basically free. Yeah, you know what? With enough of these Phoenix, launcher overload, you can actually clear the Mustangs. There's nothing left for the mountain to shoot. Oh, by the way, I think we missed that, but we do have enhanced range picked up on the mountain. Seems like the arc lights are just a tad too far away, eh? So we gotta click to get 260 range. Look at that. Mathis might gonna throw down some shielded fangs in front. We are gonna get the anti-air pickup on the Mustangs here. We haven't sold any of this stuff. We still got all the Phantom Rays. It looks like now we're getting some late fangs. That still seems so scary, like I don't know, Arclight Shockwave seems like it would be good here. I feel like I'm missing something. If we click Shockwave, I mean you can click armor on the hounds, but it doesn't really matter because hounds are still gonna die from the regular Arclight shot. Oh yeah, these Phoenix are dying now. Mustangs are doing very well. Arclight's getting a ton of experience killing the Mustangs. We don't have anti-air again, because all the stuff is getting in front of the mountain and then dying to the Arclights. Now we don't have any anti-air. So what can Legion do to get anti-air? How do we slow things down? Maybe we could beacon something back and forth. There's marksman, right? If we put marksman all the way at the back, does that help? Not really, I guess. Legion takes the rhino, sells one of them, keeps the other. So just using it for cash. I guess taking the 2... It's level 5 marksman, but taking the 2 level 5 marksman is maybe a bit too crazy. Although we're going to go for the marksman anyway. Level 5 is going to give too much experience maybe to the Phoenix. It can scale too much. Or this is cheaper because we're on double tech. Aerial and EMP. That will stop them from respawning if we can get the hits. The EMP hits and lands, disables quantum, and then the Phoenix dies, so it does not respawn. Marksmen are pretty far forward, to be honest. Ooh. Ooh, this is spicy. Atlas might going for the sledgehammer, damage sharing, and armor combo. No field maintenance, just armor. So this will die eventually. But look how much damage it soaks from this mountain. There's not enough. It's just tanking so well. But this is a play where you need to do, like, lethal. Like, we need to do 2,500 damage with this play, and it's not looking like that's going to happen. In fact, these sledgehammers might die. Mountain's getting low, so are the sledges. Mountain goes down. It's like 1 tick of life left. Oh my god, it's not going to die, because the armor. The armor! But here we go, from downtown. Mountains comes, it kills these guys. There's a few left. But I think this marksman is not gonna live too long here. There we go. Bubble's gonna stay alive. Tower goes down. And Mathesmite's gonna take this round. But not too much damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Phoenix. 3 arc lights. So 1,000 damage. Javelin. Legion takes it very quickly. I mean... Oh, is that going to hit everything? I guess so. 70,000 damage. What it does is just 70,000 damage to each one. It pops this whole thing. This is a greedy jab, though. I'm trying to hit this arc light as well. But just in case you're going to go for the melter with range, there could be more. You have to take this threat seriously. It's also kind of funny. Nah, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Because if you EMP the one, then it breaks a chain, so you don't actually kill all of them. But we do need marksmen to clear these Phoenix. Phoenix are just a lot. Oh, that melter is trying to get a lock here, but doesn't look like it. We're getting the pull, the lock. I mean, if this dies, then it'll lock onto the mountain right away. Great play here from Mathis. Is it going to work? Oh, I don't know. I like that position here. He's under the shield now. There we go. Insta-lock, basically. That one sledge dies. The other sledge is going to die as well. The mountain goes down. Pull is pretty devastating here. This is a level 1 tower, wide open. But the right side is collapsing, but the tower goes down. This looks pretty good for Mathis Might. But we got this huge force here, actually. This melter, level 2. Kinda not doing anything now. There's a lot of chaff here. A lot of Mustangs. Might lose another tower. There it goes. Mountain just doesn't want to die. It's 2 arc lights. This is 1 arc light, just like doing everything. These poor Phoenix keep respawning and dying. There they go. So, 350, 450, and like 20 or something. I don't know. Not too much damage there, yet again. Very quick pickup. What was it? Wraith. Gonna go Wraith and degen. Wraith degen. What are we degenning? I mean, here it makes sense. What is this one for? We got 1 on the right, 1 on the left. Came with 3. What did we sell? I don't know what we sold. We did add a crawler here. Oh, we sold the Phantom Ray? We had a big Phantom Ray here. It's gone now. Lightning Storm comes back, though. This is what happens. Cost control. You get the spells. And eventually the game goes long enough. I mean, you play Mountain. And then takes forever. Spell comes back. Now we got range on the marksman. That'll help grab those Phoenix. Range aerial is like 195 meters plus 30. Like, it's very good here. So these triple tech marksman, it's a great answer for the Phoenix. Just needs to stay alive. This 1 crawler is doing so much work for this mountain. And look how much stuff is coming down from Mathis Might here. Just trying to jam up the board so that we can get a lock with this level 3 melter. Looks like it's going to work. So melter goes down. Lightning Storm could have been better. Doesn't really seem to be working too well. All the Phoenix are still alive. This melter killed the other melter. Melter's gonna kill the Wraiths as well. Eventually. But the right side is working out well for Legion. Is this tower still... Okay, it's level 2 now. This guy's level 2. We got level 2 on both towers. That'll help. Oh my god. We still don't have Shockwave. Just click Shockwave. It's $650. There's so many Mustangs, so many Fangs. I feel like it would help a lot in these late rounds. Oh man, these marks! Marky Mark! EMPs, and that's gonna do it. Legion will take the round. Even though he got destroyed on the left, the right side is super strong. There is oil here this turn, though. We do have that Fire Badger with Scorching Charge. We're gonna try to clear, you know, all the light units. All these light units. Probably need to see a beacon or something, like beacon this guy out of there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. This mountain is like screwed every time. Like, is it doing anything? Maybe just like sell it, build it over here. Level up the tower more. I don't know. This is crazy. Oh, level 2 Scorpion. Okay, cool. So Scorpion, yeah, we can pop these batters right away. We got double shot even. There's another melter. Oh, range enhanced control hacker. This is so cute. So Mathesmite is trying to get another lock onto the mountain, while at the same time hitting it with the hacker, which would therefore then suddenly give him a level 2 mountain right next to a tower. Oh my god! So it gets a lock, but the hacker is on the wrong unit. The hacker's on the Scorpion, and it doesn't work out. Now the left side's cleaned up. Actually, Legion's looking very strong now. Ah, the hacker play was so expensive, but it didn't work out. I think that might have cost the game there for Mathesmite. Look at all of these Mustangs as well. We still... no shockwave. Really curious about that. I think that's a mistake. It looks like this is going to be enough to seal the deal and win Legion the game there. Very cool play. A lot of interesting things that we're seeing. I love this. This was such a cool attempt, but oh my god, was it ever expensive. Around 12, I know you got a lot of money, and maybe there's, you know, not enough things to do with the money. And they're only level 1. Like, you just need to touch it. You just need to touch it. And you put it with this hacker. The hacker with the melter. It makes sense. That's really cool. Didn't work out, though. But it was close. This one Scorpion kind of ruined everything. Yeah, so congrats, Legion, taking the win there. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you like this, comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time.